Once again, I'm back in the Ink games with Uncle Mark. This time we're in a tournament for 4,000 robux, which was hosted by Mud and his friend Razor. So if they're watching this, thanks so much, guys. The games had started and the people spilled out. The tournament was about to officially begin. Also, there was only one rule: no powers. I started out by waiting for it to clear out, and then I sped through the rest of the game. Luckily, nobody wanted to fight me or Uncle Mark, so I was able to get to the end without getting shot or pushed out. I was chilling in a corner to try and become friends with these blue kids, but then they pushed me, and we all gained the power of flight. It was cool to fly like a bird until all of a sudden we all lost our ability to fly. I was trying to get my photo, but they pushed me into a corner and I pushed back to get it. And once again, looked dazzling as ever. It was time for Dalgona, and I got the easiest shape, the triangle, and I immediately finished it with one click. After finishing my cookie, I saw this group of blues, and I decided to push them because they pushed me earlier. Because we cleared Dalgona so fast, me and Uncle Mark decided to aura farm on top of Puber. I got my food, and me and the other white suits decided to sit on the beds together. Me and Uncle Mark got bored, so we decided to jump a kid. He fell to the ground, and I got my first kill of the game. After our first kill, me, LeBron, and Uncle Mark aura farmed. I caught Luigi lacking, so we tag-teamed him, and he got shot. He escaped. At least that's what we thought. He got flung again, and boom, he's dead. It was time for hide and seek, and I got Seeker. Ugh. I got a hit on a kid and tried putting him in a corner, but he escaped, and I found someone else to get a hit on, but I realized he was a white suit, so I ran away. I got my kill at the end, and then it was time for jump rope. Uncle Mark carried me, but lag almost got the best of him, but luckily we both made it in the end. For some reason, Razor, the host of this tournament, was aura farming on everyone at the end of jump rope. It was Glass Bridge. Everything was going smoothly till this dumb kid jumped and stood there like a cartoon character and took 2 kids with him. Which, to be granted, was pretty funny. After that incident, we flew past and made it to the very end. Me and LeBron decided to help Razor out at the end, but he ended up just jumping off for the clip. It was time for Mingle. I already knew this was about to be chaos before it started. It was rooms of 1, and I already knew I was getting chased, but I didn't know it was the host. I suck at pressing the buttons at the right time, so I got cooked, but the host said he'd revive me because it was just for fun. This was great, because it meant I had a second chance at winning. I didn't know how many people needed to be in our room because I got revived, so I was just running around and we passed the second round. On the third round, it was rooms of 4, which was pretty easy. Then it was the 4th round, rooms of 3. Easy, right? No, our room had one too many and we died. This was a cool experience, so thanks to the hosts.